we picked up this little 3D printed mount from carchains3d.com, and what it does is it actually allows us to mount the 3.5-inch Terminator screen over on the top of the dash next to the vents. So currently right now you can see we've got it kind of just on a phone mount style here behind the steering wheel. It's not super easy to see, and the future plan is to put a larger dash where the factory gauges were. So for now, to utilize this little dash, we're gonna pop this mount in there, and I think it's a pretty easy install. So let's check out what all is involved. So yeah, step one is to remove this mount here. It's just pretty much just pushed in place. As you can see, the curvature on the back of this fits right there. It's got a spot on the side here to still access your SD card, and then here on the bottom, it's got a little piece out of it for the cable to go. So our cable right now is mounted through the back. So what we need to do is take this dash panel forward, pop this out, and then we can take our mount and move it over there. Super simple, super easy, and should look great. We'll still have plenty of line of sight for it, and then that'll open this up to put our larger dash when we do that. So we'll once we get all that in, we'll make a little video on setting that up. But for now, we're gonna move our small 3.5-inch dash over there. All right, so like I said, here's our mount. All we need to do is just pop this out. The Terminator comes with this little backing case, I guess. You can always do like a windshield mount or anything. So that just slides out. So we'll set that aside. And then here's our little 3.5-inch screen. You can see our SD card and our cable coming out of the bottom that's permanently attached. The neat thing about this case is you can see there's an access port here to get your SD card out, as well as a little slot in the bottom for the cable to go out. All right, so to get the mount in here and make it easy, the first thing you want to do is obviously feed the cable through, and then kind of start at the bottom, push that in, so then your cable, is sitting proper, and then you just kind of angle it down and push in the top, and it goes in nice and easy. I did pull the SD card out just because it was sticking out a little bit. If you do that, make sure you push that back in. So there you go. There's the dash sitting in the mount. Looks great. Fits good. Got our cable coming out here at the back. And then you can see it simply just pushes in place on these two pieces. So next step, we're going to go ahead and get this front dash panel off, get that piece out, and install this. All right, so to pop the dash off, it's actually pretty simple. It's just clips. So we're going to start on this side, pull this forward a little bit, across the front here. We just need access back here, so I'm not even going to take this whole thing off. And get my hand back here. There's a little clip, and that piece just comes right off there. So this is where our new dash is going to mount. So we'll come from the front side, drop this down. You'll have to feed it down to the bottom because obviously you're going to want to get this cable over to your main harness. So we'll feed that through there. All right, so Todd's going to finish pulling the cable through the back side here. And then once you get it to that point, as you can see, clip on the top, clip on the bottom, and we just push it in place. Boom. Put your dash back on. Perfect. That's in a great spot. If we grab the steering wheel, maybe. Put our wheel back on. Yeah. So I can sit here and easily see it much better. Like this is kind of my view, which looks fantastic. So we'll take the old mount off. Be sure to plug your cable back in, and we'll turn the key on and make sure it works. Also, you can still get access to the SD card on the side here. Like that. Cool. All right, let's get it plugged in and we'll make sure our screen still works. We've got the CAN bus connected, all our dash and everything hooked back up. So let's go ahead and turn the key on. The dash will boot up. And boom, there we go, perfect. These are touchscreens and they come with a little stylus. If I had one suggestion, I'd suggest to add a little clip on here. On the 240, I've got the Holley 7-inch dash, and I've got a nice little thing for the stylus to fit. I think it sits on the side, but even on the top would be perfect. Just there, so you have some place to put this. Otherwise, we'll have to, I don't know, put it in our pocket or something. But yeah, everything's working. Obviously the truck's not running, but if it was, we'd be able to see everything. And again, when I'm sitting here, it's a perfect spot. So yeah, that's pretty much a quick how-to. There's not a lot to it. It's in a perfect spot, visual. I mean, it blocks a little bit of this vent, but right now we're not worried about that. We don't have heat or AC in this truck in the moment. But either way, that's going to be a perfect little extra dash for us to have once we get the big one. So check out carchains3d.com to get your mounts for a multitude of vehicles, S10, Camaro, etc. And then we'll catch you guys on the next one where we install a larger dash where the factory gauges went. Thanks for watching.